if you have any inkling that you like want to use a camera or that you like taking photos or video, like you really should, because I did that and like it really changed my life. I always joke around with my friends and I was like, bro, like I just turned on a GoPro one day and I don't know what happened. like so that's for like the fellow creatives.
Just kind of like back to when you're in college and like editing these videos for this guy's gym, like what is some advice you'd have to people who are in a similar situation to you were in, where you're sitting in the classroom knowing this isn't what you want to be doing and you're working on what you actually want to be doing in your class? Like what would you say to people that are kind of in that situation right now?
I think, and like in my shoes, I was still in school and I'm paying for it, and so it's not like I'm just like pushing my books aside and I'm like I'm gonna get, like I'm gonna get an F. I'm still actually making a decent effort to like do well in these classes because it's not like I don't know where my career is gonna go in video. Like it seems awesome, but I still school seems like the most promising. It's something that's gonna yield a degree and when whatever. So I don't know if I want to give the advice to just stay focused in school, but I would say I was just squeezing so much time afterwards. Like that, like that's the advice. Is like just don't like basically you should value that time after school, whatever it is. Like it's fine and good to go hang out, but I don't know. Like looking back, like when I was work filming at that gym from like 7 to 11 at night, and then like editing afterwards, and it's super late. That time was super valuable. If I wasn't hustling and working then, I don't think it would have snowballed the way it did. So my advice is just to really squeeze those extra moments, especially like I don't know, like you're young, like I don't know, I had so much energy, like I still do, and like it's dwindling a little bit now that working on this team. I definitely feel it, but I don't know, just you cashing in that extra time is so valuable.
Is that how you ended up shooting that William Bolton concert? Is that kind of how it's benefiting you down the road?
No, that one, that was just a kid. I was like in the cafe and just I was editing, and his song came on Spotify like shuffle or whatever. I ended up just following him on social, and then I had been keeping up with him, and then I had saw him at a Soho show, and then he posted that he was doing a Kentucky show, and so I just DM'd him, and that was just serendipity. That's just like the magic of the internet. That's just kind of how things go, and it's very easy. Like so many filmers should be doing that. So many filmers should be going on Spotify and listening to artists that they like, and Drake's not gonna hit you back, but this kid didn't have that many followers. He was one of the first people I was like, oh wow, like he has music that's kind of popped off, he's really good, and I can DM him and he's gonna hit me back, and that led to a gig, and that was awesome.
Does he ever surprise you with some of the things that he does, even after working there for as long as you have?
um Surprise me. um yeah, I mean, like definitely. I don't know what in like what sense. Like the first thing that came to my mind is just like kind of I don't know the right word for it, but like he'll just have like 5 minutes and he'll go on Instagram live, and next he's like licking his shoe. like like literally like that. Like the first thought was it was like a few months back, and he had like a minute before a meeting, and he went Instagram live, and he was talking about I think his new shoes, and he's like, oh yeah, I stepped in some ice cream, and he's like showing the camera, and like somebody was like, is that chocolate? And he like licks it, and he's like, yeah, it's chocolate, and I'm dying, like because like I'm so deep in the content, like this is a like world class like entrepreneur doing his thing, and this dude just like licked his shoe, and so that's definitely surprising.